I'm on my way there, babe. So I made the reservation or whatever, and I'm on my way there. I'm grateful I don't have to stress over the poor maid not feeling appreciated and having a tip and stuff. Or some little nice snack. The husbands. My precious husbands. They said every time we just go to a Motel 6, we'll leave like extra dollars that we would not have normally left. And something fun and silly that the maid would like. Some little snack or drink or something that we don't open or use that the maid would want. And I was like, oh, thank you, husbands, because it makes all the difference ever. And then you're right. If you do something little like that for the maids all the time whenever you guys stay at the rooms, then it would more than cover what stupid things I can never do. I have gotten so bad that I can't really get those buzz balls whenever I want. I'm down to, I have to get a $5 vodka and milk it with tonic water and all kinds of weird shit to try to make drinks kind of last and stuff. You know, I'm just really poor. The United States will just take money right out of my existence and laugh that no one can prove it. Nobody's going to give a shit. Nobody can do anything. I get real tired of people laughing about how poor I am when I can't rise above it without killing every fucking person that they have altered and turned into like suicide mission, fuck you, keep me down, gross things. The United States and Dubai have murder altered victims until they control and force these victims to keep me poor and keep me down or keep me murdered or keep me raped and death or just, they've got multitudes of people that won't get off of me until I had to sit here and be so happy this morning that they're unthinkably dead and there's no options and they have to get the fuck away from me. And when they're victims, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Probably have to move hell and high water and do something to keep them away from me. Because I know it's not their fault, but they're death altered. They like rape and murder and destruction. And it's horrifying. And then, after you figure out what to do with the death altered victim ones, 5 billion tons of people were death altered to be unthinkable, gross, disgusting shit that will just keep going until their death is beyond unimaginable. To just goddamn say the dead God is a fuck you nothing. Plus the agenda of the end of the world they're participating in with bad gods and stuff. And it's horrifying to listen to people tell me to rise above what I cannot rise above. I look forward to what these gods are going to do to make sure they can't fucking rise above anything. And are forced in unthinkable misery and mistreatment they can't rise above, while people tell them to fucking get over it and rise above what is not literally not realistic to rise above without killing your way out or something that only a god can do. The world's a gross fucking place. I was sick to my stomach, so I just got some seafood salad or some of that fake crab mayonnaise stuff and some bread. I thought if I'm not too hungry, I won't eat anyway, but like that way, if I need breakfast or something, I'll just eat that. Or if I get hungry tonight, I'll just have some of that. Somebody said I farted in the Albertsons. I swear I wanted to say, I wish I could fart it at the Albertsons because it's less embarrassing. If I farted at the Albertsons, I've got tornadoes and hurricanes and shit in my ass. It would light up the whole building. It would make noise in the whole building. The way I laughed at that Walmart, and it lit up my laugh in the whole Walmart because I was using my powers. 1 billion people tried to laugh in the Walmart and make their laugh emanate like mine did throughout the whole building. It doesn't work. It wouldn't. You need the power of God to make a laugh that fills a whole Walmart building that massively and overwhelmingly. Which is why the little babies and little kids were pretending to be me and trying to like, ha, 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 and enjoy like the dream of their laughing emanating through a whole big building like that. It was so cute. But no, what happened was I have tectonic plate equivalent shit inside of me. It was shifting and making noise. If I actually got anything, if anything came out of my fake body parts, it would stink like death. Unless you are chosen. If you are chosen, it would be the greatest thing you'd want to live in ever known, no matter what it smelled like. But I don't think I had anything that came out. I think it just made that weird noise. You know, it felt really cool to have tornadoes and hurricanes and shit in my ass and vagina and stuff, because in the world of gods, to have a vagina, hurricane, vagina, tornado, vagina, hurricane, ass, tornado, ass, it's really glamorous when you're a god that can harness the most impossible destructive realities within yourself. My equivalent of vagina fluid is like a massive nightmare in an ocean that the biggest expert motherfuckers in a boat don't even know if they would live. It's kind of hard to hide it all and pretend, and it often just comes out of me however it comes out of me, and you can't stop it sometimes because it'll just make it worse and you'll do something worse. So sometimes I might do something, but if I don't let it happen, it would be that much worse. See, this is why I let people just assume whatever they want to assume. Sometimes reality is more embarrassing and worse. If I didn't let those tectonic plates do their weird, impossible shifting to get my death and robotics just right, then I might have farted and it would have been the most embarrassing, loudest thing through a whole building ever. So then you wonder, well, what is it when you have gas? It's just a leak in my death system. So it's like a weird leaking robotic system where the death just kind of leaks out or whatever, and it comes out in like gassy type or liquidy type or however type. And it seems like gas or going to the bathroom or diarrhea or whatever it seems like. And then when my death falls, it just looks like peas falling out or whatever. It like kind of mixes with everything. But like, see how I'm such a weird, gross, dead alien. I almost want to just say I'm human and I farted, and I'm human. I always fart. Trust me, it's a hell of a lot less embarrassing. The embarrassing thing is, it was cool to be a god who could have impossible shit inside of me, but after bad gods start killing you and destroy it all, it's actually really embarrassing and horrifying. You know, but what else would you do? Like, I'm fucked. I'm stuck. And really, these poor people are living in the unimaginable, impossible death I'm sitting in, putting it all back together for my, to be my real self. And sadly, it's pretty much together, and this is pretty much my real self. So what does that mean? Those tectonic plates control my tornadoes, hurricanes. So a tectonic plate is like a shifting, scary thing. But a shifting, scary thing holding unlimited, impossible death and tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff is actually a beautiful, helpful, combinational assistance to robotic liquid death. So my liquid death is in a pile of robotics, and the tectonic plates shift it all. So really, once again, it's actually good news, because the plates are shifting into place, and then I'm good to go. So it's actually the most sloppy, sickening, grossest parts of my death at the end, because my death is just slopping out and becoming free from my evil god enemies. But it's gross or embarrassing, or like you wouldn't want to be it. But it's the good news that it's shifting and getting into place and will never be a problem again. And I'm sorry, but the best part, these tectonics shifting and that gross noise is the beginning of the utter unlimited death of everything that ever did this to me. More than the unlimited, unthinkable death today. I'm almost going to be free.